I really like the costume design in Daredevil, so I'm going to rank all of the Daredevil suits real quick. And when I say all of them, this does mean all of the ones that I care about. I don't want to see any comments that are like, technically he wore a slightly different one for 2 minutes. I don't care. I'm only ranking the ones that matter to me. And I'm going to start off with an honorable mention that might be out of pocket. Ben Affleck's suit from the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie. A lot of people hate this a lot, and I can see why. The movie's not great, but this has a special place in my heart. So maybe it's just nostalgia. This was like the second or third superhero movie I ever saw in my life. And trust and believe 6-year-old me thought that this suit was pure unrestrained fire. 7 out of 10 if you ask me. Next is the black suit from season 1 of the Netflix show. I don't know what it is about this, but this is damn near perfection if you ask me. Now, the biggest complaint I always see is like, "Oh, well, it's not armored at all." And that's true, but like Daredevil's whole thing is like A, he's extremely agile, and B, his enhanced senses help him dodge attacks. So he doesn't really need to be that armored. And in fact, him being too armored wouldn't make much sense because it would just slow him down. Something about the simplicity of this suit works. Like, it just seems like something Matt Murdock would actually have on hand. Honestly, 9 out of 10. This is one of my favorite on-screen costumes ever. Next, we got the red suit from season 2. I know there was the red suit in like the final episode of season 1, but that wasn't really that great. It didn't even look like it fit Charlie Cox that well, and like while I appreciate that, it kind of made sense that it didn't fit him right because like, he doesn't necessarily have time to like tailor it. It was like kind of made on the spot. This is like the actual like realization of that suit, and this is fine, honestly. I don't love it. I can't really put my finger on why, though. That burgundy shading just doesn't work for me, and the placement of the black accents just feels like completely random, and it just sort of looks bulky. It's hard to imagine him being like incredibly mobile in this suit. It's not terrible, but I really don't love it. 6 out of 10. In season 3, we got the black suit, but slightly modified. I like the black suit enough to talk about it twice. This, like, I know really the only, like, differences that matter at all are the ropes he has tied around his arms and the slight little bit of white in the mask. And that's it. Like, that's really just enough to make it pop for me. I would say the rope and the white in the mask